Hi, this is Jerry Tello and offer blessings to all of you. I come to you today to announce the publication of a new children's book that will be released on July 25th. It's called Tata y los ratoncitos, Tata and the Mouse Family. And this book is one of a series of children's books that I've written over the years. And I begin really telling stories, sharing stories first with my own children, and begin developing and sharing stories that were reflective of their culture, of their language, because at the time that I began writing children's books, there weren't very many books that reflected the language and the culture and the values and traditions of people of color, indigenous people, and especially people that were bilingual. So I began sharing stories and making up stories for my children. Also in the community, when I was working with parents, I would share these stories as well, and the parents asked me, do you have that book written? Do you have that story written? I'd like to tell it to my children too, because again, there weren't many stories that were of one's culture acknowledging your language and your traditions. So I began writing stories that way. And over the years, I've found that the importance of children seeing in the stories their language, their culture, their history, and a proud sense of who they are. This story here of Tata y los ratoncitos is really about one of my grandsons and the importance of him acknowledging the many dimensions of who he is, but also being proud of his culture, of his values, and of his language. And the way this story is written is in two languages, is in English and in Spanish, so you'll be able to go back and forth and really reference both languages, which is one of the messages that it's important that we acknowledge our language and the way we communicate, that we acknowledge our values and the many dimensions of our families, but all with a sense of giving a sense of pride, giving a sense of sacredness, and giving a sense of acceptance to people of all cultures and all languages and all ways. So I encourage you, pick up a book, pick up the other books, and read them, share them, and then share some feedback for me. Thank you very much.